Giving Tuesday is coming to an end, and hundreds of organizations and charities in our area are hoping you'll lend a hand. That includes our area's largest hunger relief group, still dealing with the aftermath of a scheme that emptied their account of nearly $1 million. You're watching NBC 10 News at 11. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Jim Rosenfield. Count on NBC 10's Matt DeLucia to explain how Philabundance was targeted and what you should do to make sure your donations end up in the right hands.
$923,000 gone. Philabundance says it happened over the summer through a phishing attack on their email system.
It is increasing with regularity. We see it on a pretty regular basis.
Matt Wilson at BTB Security says cyber criminals always follow the money, especially now in the holiday season. Philabundance, which is among the biggest food banks in the region, said today it was the victim of cyber theft. The thief got the money through wire fraud and phishing, cyber speak for crooks who trick someone into thinking they're a legitimate person or company.
They can tune the attack to your organization and they can make a very credible sounding email.
Philabundance called this a most outrageous crime at the worst possible time. The charity declined to answer questions about the attack since it's still under investigation, but a spokesperson told me tonight that the need for donations is now greater than ever.
We foresee the pandemic and the ramifications of the pandemic being here for months to come, because for us this is a marathon, not a sprint.
The charity said while the loss is considerable, they do have sufficient cash reserves to avoid a disruption in service, noting specifically that the online donation system and donor database was not compromised. At a time when nonprofits are battling for your support, Philabundance says they hope people continue to give since food donations are down.
Any dollar amount helps, because all of that money helps us purchase food for those in need, for a family, for a senior who may have not been able to leave their home since COVID hit.
Philabundance says it's working with Philadelphia police and the FBI to identify the thief. Meantime, they've increased their IT security and added protections to ensure something like this never happens again. In South Philadelphia, Matt DeLucia, NBC 10 News. Count on it.